I'm Devika here. So just hold on. I have to decide whether I need to hold the phone and the light or the glasses, okay? So, Arishad Varga. The meaning is the 6 enemies of the mind. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Mada, Moha and Matsarya. That prevents a man or woman from succeeding. This is the name of the movie that I stumbled upon on the OTT and watched Samyuktha kill it on the screen. She played a very pivotal role along with other stalwarts. It's a murder mystery with a twist. And immediately I messaged her on Instagram and said that I was very pleased to watch the movie. And I was even more pleased when she responded immediately saying thank you so much, for the appreciation. Yeah. A woman belongs in the kitchen. Do you agree with me? No. Okay. Yeah. But literally, that's the reason why Samyuktha got the Filmfare Award in 2015 for the movie Ogorne. It is a trilingual movie that was made in 3 languages. Samayal in Tamil, Ulavachan Biryani in Telugu, and Ogorne in Kannada by none other than the stalwart Prakash Raj. And she won a Filmfare Award for that. Can I have some applause, please? Thank you. And a woman definitely belongs in the kitchen, and that's where the knives are, and that's why men don't live so long. Yeah. So, Samyuktha learned acting from Padma Shri B. Jayashree, and she has starred as a lead in several plays. Armed with a diploma in acting, she made her debut in a Kannada movie, Laifu Ishtene. So Samyuktha also is a very passionate animal lover. She's a welfare activist as well, and she adopted, can you take a guess, a leopard, a bear, elephants, and a wild hare. No, they are not in her house, but it's in a shelter, and she kind of pays for them. Okay. Yeah, she's a frequent visitor to Prani, the animal sanctuary in Kanakpura Road. And if you follow her on Instagram, you can see her petting a monitor lizard, a dog, a cat, an owl sometimes too. To de-stress, she dabbles in music, art. She herself is a painter, and she runs an art space called Artery. Yeah, it's ARTERY. Yeah. So it's a space where artists can come and practice and do paintings, etc. And I'm so pleased to have her as the chief guest, and who better than Samyuktha, a painter herself, for the prestigious Kala For Vidya inauguration. Thank you, Samyuktha. Please, ladies and gentlemen, a big applause.
Thank you for the very generous introduction. I have been a part of Rotary for about a year. The reason why I wanted to be a Rotarian, and I was one of the youngest president, is because of all the activities that Rotarians do. And when Devika ma'am called me for this event, I wanted to know more about Kala For Vidya. And she told me that you've been doing this for 10 years. And so I think you should give yourself a big round of applause for all the work that you've been doing through Rotary. I know what it is to get people to first come together like this, and also to raise funds using art. Because of pandemic, a lot of artists have lost jobs, and I think it's especially performing artists and painters. I think you know best that it's been a very, very difficult 3 years to get artists and child education together. I think it's a great initiative, and I'm shocked to know that for 10 years you've been doing this, and most of us were not aware of it. So I also heard that from education you're moving towards building libraries and public toilets, and I think that's really, really important. And I'm more than thrilled to be a part of this event today. I wish you all the best, and I hope with education you encourage more artists and not just painters, but even mridanga players, everyone everywhere who don't get to perform outside. I think Rotary finds a way to employ all these people and bring all these causes and also provide employment in some way to artists. And I think that should be a part of your Kala for Vidya. And I run an art space, and it's been so hard to encourage people to be artists also. So I also think that at some level, to encourage co-curricular art activities and get your children that you are educating to learn some form of art, to get even Ivalga udistarala, madhya manerala, orgella kelsana illa, because there's no concerts, there are no weddings, there are no big parties happening. So I hope through this initiative, you get a lot of people to come together and raise funds. Also, my dad always says this one thing: kottiddu tanage, bachitiddu pararige anta. The more you give, you get. So I think that is the intent of this event. So I hope all of us here, we come from a privileged space. If you have excess, it's actually poison, beat anything. So the more you give, the more satisfied and happy you'll be. And that's the plan of Rotary anyway. So thank you for having me here today.
Thank you so much for such an inspiring speech, Samyuktha. You are a very good speaker. I think, President, we should invite her for more events.